Hello everyone, welcome to a discussion forum. Now I'm going to talk about what can be the likely movement in Nifty tomorrow. So in front of you, you can see this. This is 15-minute chart on Nifty, and you can see it has crossed my R1. R1 is basically the Fibonacci pivot here. So it has already crossed R1. So you can see a very strong resistance at this value called 21,970. Okay, so you can see a very strong resistance at 21,970. If it cross this, then possibly the next resistance can be 22,058.35. So you can see the likely movement on Nifty, where the strong resistance is building up at this value, at this R2, or it can go to R3 value of 22,035. Probably I'm not very much optimistic that it might reach R3. So the reason why the reason of stating this objective is that if I compare this with 30-minute chart, so in 30-minute chart, you can see a strong resistance of 22,069. So possibly 22,000 would be my benchmark resistance here. The same thing if I go and compare with Bollinger Band and Super Trend, you can see optimism in the market. The same thing is representing by MACD also, although you cannot see a much more bigger convergence here, bigger histogram here. Possibly, you can expect a sideway or very small range bound positive trend in the market. The same thing is confirming by CPR also. You can see I'm not seeing a strong trend development, but there would be a range bound trading in the market, more probably in the positive side, where if you see the 15-day moving average, that is coming around 21,947. Okay, so again, if you see VAP also, VAP is around 21,927. So either if you see a VAP value, VAP is stating 21,927.85. R1, as per my 15-minute and 30-minute chart, your R1, R2 is coming around 22,069 in 30-minute chart, while in 15-minute chart I can see 21,967. So somewhere in the range of 21,950 to 22,000, this is what I'm expecting the benchmark resistance of Nifty tomorrow to be reached. Okay, if I go further and if I see the indices of Nifty 50, so which all traded in green. The same thing, these are the 50 stocks of Nifty. The same thing I have downloaded in Excel. So you can see possibly 14 stocks out of 30 today traded in red. You have Power Grid, Britannia, Indus India Bank, ITC, Grasim, Kotak Mahindra, Bajaj Finserv, Reliance, Axis Bank, Cipla, Apollo Hospital, National, Bajaj Finance, HDFC Bank, which traded in red sign. Where out of these stocks, the most affected stock was Power Grid. Today, I also in my trading in intraday, I had taken short position on a Power Grid. So that way I got benefited a lot. Anyway, that's apart. Now going further, you can see these 14 stocks, they traded in red. While if I talk about 16 stocks which traded in green, you have these stocks. Okay, you can see these stocks. Okay, you have these stocks in front of you. Out of these stocks, the most benefited stocks today was BPCL, which is again in my portfolio, BPCL, HCL Life. Okay, so you have these stocks like BPCL, HDFC Life, Maruti, TCS, ONGC, Wipro, SBI Life, Infi, Tata Steel, Tech Mahindra, Coal India, Adani Ports. Although today in morning Coal India was trading in red sign, but again it bounced back. Then you have Dr. Reddy's, Hindalco, Asian Paint, Hero Motors, Adient, Tata Consumer, Device Lab, Sun Pharma, Hindustan Liver, NTPC, Titan. These all traded in red side. So you can see what all has happened in today Nifty. Okay, and tomorrow after, if you see, today you had a hammer forming in the market. Okay, you saw an hammer forming in the market. Although the tail of this hammer is not that big, but even then, this hammer showing that there's optimism is coming. Okay, with very small wick here, so buying pressure is more in the market. Probably tomorrow you can see a bigger body candle instead of a narrow range candle. Let hopeful for the future tomorrow, and I'm expecting a resistance of around 21,950 to 22,000 in tomorrow market. So with that intention, I like to wind up this session. Thank you everyone. I'll see you all in tomorrow.